Hey everybody, it's Mark again, and this video is to show you what Steve Faler is capable of doing. This is what my clock is supposed to look like. It's got the deer in front, the topper, and stand by, let me show you what it looks like. And this is what my clock looked like. As you can see, it's got the wrong topper on it. That topper does not go to this cuckoo quail clock. That topper is for a smaller GK or maybe American Cuckoo Clock Company clock. And the deer legs are broken. So stand by, let me show you. I had to clean my computer screen off as it was dirty as crap. But as you see, that's what the topper looked like, and this is the clock, and the deer is in the wrong position. You can put them whatever way you want, but their horns are broken and their legs are broken. Now let me show you what Steve has done. Now these pictures are not going to be in any kind of order, but here he carved a deer head for the topper. Here he's repairing one of the front deer antlers and the leg. He's shaping the wood out that he replaced the broken leg. The spacing was broken. There's a video of him working on the topper. The man is talented. I would not be able to do this. I might be able to take a scroll saw and a Dremel and using the 10-foot roll, in my case 10-foot roll, have something somewhat decent, but I wanted to be able to see this thing up close. That's what it looked like before. That's one of the deers after he's done carving the antler. Another video of the head that he carved. And let me take you to some videos that he did. This is the base and topper after he is all done. There's a big, big difference. Like I said, it didn't have a topper. I gave him that picture from an eBay ad. Alexander Fleeg made these clocks. GK sold these clocks. My movement is different. I'm not for sure who actually made my movement or made the clock, but the ad that I showed you, the picture at the beginning, was a GK ad. And he carved it all by using that ad to see what it looked like. The man is talented. If you need Steve to help you restore a clock, he doesn't do any lathe work, only carving and stuff like that. If you need Steve's help in helping you restore a clock, I'm going to leave a picture of what his Facebook profile looks like here directly. You can contact me. This is a clock after he's all done. Now, I got the movement at the house. So, this is February the 7th. In April, I'll be going to see Steve to pay him for his services and picking up my clock. I told him when I handed it to him a few weeks ago, I was in no hurry because I wouldn't be able to come back down in this area until April because I'm working on trying to get many split units in my house. But he made those antlers out of oak. Sorry, hickory. Hickory flexes, oak would break. Isn't that amazing? The man is talented. And you notice how you matched up the colors also with that topper and that facing. The man is talented. These are some pictures, I think. Yeah. That's what it looked like before. That's what it looked like after he fixed it, but it looks better than that after he's done with it. You already seen that video. Pictures. But, like I said, the man is very talented. I just want to show you this. This is where he attached a block of wood to the deer leg. And you can see that block of wood still. He attached it, and then he carves it out. As you can see, now he carved it out. And let me take you back to the video. Because I want to show you how he matches the wood. You see that topper? It is the same color as the wood. And again, he carved that topper out. So, come on, pause. Sorry, I'm having computer technical difficulties. It is the topper. There was no topper. He made that topper. He made that deer. He made those antlers. And you could see the color match is perfect. He does something where he sprinkles something on to make it look like an antique clock. Because I told him, Steve, I don't want it to look brand new. I want it to look like it's 100 years old. So he color matched it, and then he made it look 100 years old. Now this is Steve's profile picture on Facebook. If you have a clock that you want fixed, please contact Steve. You can message me and I'll message Steve, but contact him on Facebook. That's his profile picture. He lives in Missouri. He's a very talented person. I wish I had as much talent in my pinky as he has in his, or I take that back. I wish I had much talent in my entire body as he has in his pinky when it comes to carving clocks. I had that the wrong way around. But again, contact Steve if you have a clock that missing a pendulum, topper, carvings, whatever. This is my Smeckenbecker Cathedral Church of Our Lady clock. The pendulum for it is this thing right here. There was a guy in my group that wanted a pendulum because he couldn't find one. And he's like, Mark, will you sell me your pendulum? I'm like, yeah, $600. Why $600? Because my clock's got a pendulum, and after I sell it to you, I would be looking for a pendulum. Anyway, Steve carved him and painted a pendulum for this clock, and it looks authentic. The man is talented, so contact him. It's a friend of mine's clock. It's the exact same clock. Let me show you the movement on his clock. That's before and that's after he cleaned it all up. This is the movement for that clock. And when I zoom in, you will see AF right here, which is Alexander Fleet. This is my movement for that clock. There's no maker's marks whatsoever on this thing. And it's not the same movement. Herbert Herr uses this style of movement where they have a diamond where the W is, but this is an Alexander Fleet movement. And so I don't know who made my movement. I wished I did, but I don't. I already did a function test on this movement, and when you trip this lever right here, this is for the coil, and you put pressure on the wheel going the wrong way. You will notice that the hammer is gone, but the this lever right here, which makes the pellet go, isn't gone. And the reason why is because it's not connected to the bellow. So if I hold it up in the air like this and trip the system, now you can see it's the bellow lift wire lever is tripping. There are 2 pins on this thing. This clock only cuckoos on the hour. This section right here is 1 complete hour, and then this section over here is 1 complete hour. So when this lever here hits this pin, it will cuckoo. And so let me go ahead and show you that. The lever's coming up. This is the hour. Now it's cuckooing. And again, it only cuckoos on the hour, so the older movements like this only cuckooed on the hour. But anyway, there will be another part to this video whenever I get my case back in April. But this entire video was to advertise for Steve Faler's talent. The man is talented. He's one that fixed my GK cuckoo coil clock. All the stuff was missing. He put a topper on it. I don't have a topper on it right now. And he's the one that fixed this Alexander Puig after the Hunt Railroad cuckoo clock, the biggest cuckoo clock I have in my house. I forget what the measurements are. Stand by. From the top of the antlers to the bottom of the pouch here, you're looking at around 39 inches. From here to here, you're looking at 2 feet. But there was a lot that was wrong with this clock. The antlers were missing. One of the rabbit's feet was broken. One of the quail's feet were broken. One of the rabbit's ears was broken. There was a lot that was wrong with it, and Steve fixed it all. But anyway, contact Steve through Facebook, through me, if you need his services. He's well worth it. I was just discussing a clock the other day with a guy that asked me if I thought Steve was worth the money, and I told him I do minor stuff, like I've repaired ears on deers before where they were missing an ear. This clock right here, it was missing an ear. Maybe you can see it better. One of the deers was missing an ear. And so I took my scroll saw and my Dremel and I fixed it. And if I zoomed in really close, you could probably tell which one I fixed. And that's why I say, using the 6-foot rule, you can't tell what I done. But with Steve's work, you can get up close and personal with his carvings. And so that's the difference between me and Steve. So I don't hire him every time I need a clock repaired, but on a special clock like this one, or the GK cuckoo coil clock, or the clock that this video started with, it's a special clock. There was a lot wrong with it. The clock that I showed you at the beginning, someone had dropped it. They had these bolts holding the case together. And so I can get up close and personal with Steve's carvings. My neighbor hunts. I handed him one of these antlers. And he's like, Mark, where'd you find this deer antler? I'm like, it's wooden. It goes to one of my clocks. He's like, there's no way. He's like, and then I showed him the clock and he would have swore that it was a real antler. And so, if you need Steve's services, contact him. Leave me some comments, give me a thumbs up, and may God bless each and every one of you.